Test your metal. Do you think you can... Oh my god, I can't read. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself, whether you're a Paradise native, an Adiran newcomer, or anyone else. You are welcome to my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold, unless you want to be the next one. Test my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight forward, straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magrin's essay to see what you're made of. Weapons master. Oh! A spear! That's nice, eh? Map screen. Map screen shows topographical maps. Yeah. Mark points for quest stores, area transitions, party camps, fast travel beacons. I accidentally equipped something. I unequipped something. Piece of candy. Rice. And rice wine.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure what you're
Don't
trying
think
to
you can
accomplish
come
with
over
that.
here and try to strong
Piss
arm me
off.
too.
Sometimes I wonder whether it's worth the fight.
Probably not. A skeet. 12 skeets. Here's something shiny.
I can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear,
It's gotta
but
be up,
worrying
right?
isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
It's gonna be up there. How do we get up there? How do we get up there?
Still, there is something to be said for the stability that the Adirans bring.
For you, perhaps, if you don't mind ignoring their stance on animancy.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here,
Hi there. Don't mind me. Right out the way I was supposed to do that, but works nonetheless. Skeet. Common wand, iron junk. You've acquired upgrade material. Repet your party stuff. Cool. No, it's just him. Okay.
say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
First to get more leaves, his letters won't turn up.
Hey there.
Que larde. I'd heard the Godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
I have no intellect. There's a lot I don't know about myself. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. Is everyone in the living lands this invasive? Like being mysterious. A lot I don't know about myself.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I haven't. Just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Haven't done that either. That probably describes half Paradise. Must be weird, but where is this going? Haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
Send your assistants out to the wilds. That sounds dangerous. By perilous, you mean?
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Paying work, count me in. I'll see why you're concerned. I'll keep my offer. Paying work, count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
I don't really want to read all that. That's quite long. Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant Grimond missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Grimond's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, please to report I've made it to Usher's hand intact. Okay, Usher's hand.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
It is. Let's go check out the thing I forget the name of already, but this shiny stone is going to talk to me probably. Oh, it's a party camp. Adria Waystone. Nice. We set up a party camp. Chanting station.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to
Party
thank for bringing it with
stash.
you. Go on, boy.
Rest for the night and exit party camp. No. Let's talk to you.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
Perhaps I'll tell you about them sometime. Don't know this, little that.
I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder, Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the living lands?
We're gonna talk about why you're helping me. Why would anyone think this is why shouldn't be sending? I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are. Why is everyone so obsessed with my being a godlike?
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
Seeing how bad it can get, people are right to fear. That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it. What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Had to let the dog in because he's whining. Alright, I can understand tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. I heard the living lands were a lawless frontier, little order and stability are needed. Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out again.
That already.
Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop Dream Scourge one way or another. I served with the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. Everyone's heard tales of the lands. I came for the adventure. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge.
That's fair.
I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the living lands. A scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The living lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here? The ultimate proving ground, a place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the living lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Living lands sound like a haven. Chaos and desperation, in other words. What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
The Aiders. I gotta figure that out. Changing things is that.
That's what some fear. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is a soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Makes sense. Didn't hearing a strange voice and say, I'm not saying that to them. Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
Questions about you.
Ask away.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city like Paradise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah? What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
We have... Let's see. Raute is a nation east of Living Land settled long ago by Mao, fleeing the dead fire. Kingdom is known for its military strength and adherence to nationalistic identity.
The real question is why not? Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
I thought that was because your species is physically opposing. Interact, I remember near constant storms. What's Rawtai like?
A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Diversity builds strength and character.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rawatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionists. Rautai's prosperity has become the envy of the other old empires.
It's been hard won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it.
What did you do before you came to Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rauatine Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like? Rauatines had a presence in Deadfire for the better part of a century.
Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rauatai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Wana. Sounds familiar. Yikes. Guessing reality was different.
Yeah. The Wana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So what did you do?
I deserted, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Just like fighting the Rauatai so much, you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
Let's talk about Dawn Shore.
What do you want to know?
I guess that's it. That's all. Good night, guy.
We should be safe enough. But I'll take
We're
watch.
just outside the city.
Just in case.
Oh, that's pretty. Thumbnail. Alright. Take the dog out and then I'll get back.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Alright, cut. Okay, I think we're gonna. That was a nice conversation. We're going to upgrade some items in the workbench, might as well. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials of the corresponding type and quality. You may also combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. Results of your upgrade displayed on the right side of the screen. Nice. Universal herbs are used to upgrade all items. Adra and its variants are used to upgrade unique items across quality tiers. Enchanting materials are used to enhance and augment unique weapons. Oh, that's cool. So we could upgrade our car. No, we need something else for that. What was the thing we could upgrade? Because when there was something. Oh, but we wanted to, weapons, armor. I don't need this or this anymore, so I can break that stuff down. And then I don't need... Don't need any of those. Do I even want this spear? Not really. It's one-handed, really? Hammer's two. I don't think I'm going to use a two-handed. So I think we will break that down. Common axe. Okay. Craft stuff? No. Enchant stuff. Select a unique weapon from the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose your placement for its primary enchantment on the right side of the screen. Enchantment requires specific enchanting materials and currency. It also cannot be undone. Enchanting materials consist of a variety of monster parts. Cool, I think we're done here. So, ready stash, store items. Is there like a tutorial thing on that? Because if I store items in there, I wonder... Stores? No. Party camp, there we go. Icon displayed over a companion head or next to the name indicates that they have something they wish to talk to you about at a party camp. So we figured that out. Unique weapons, chanting, party camp, party stash. There we go. Stash items from your inventory can reduce your overall weight and prevent encumbrance. Oh, okay, perfect. So I can just leave stuff there. So I will do that. Store items. I don't know what I want to store. I want to keep some of this stuff around. Because like the shield and the spear would be cool. Sword, I think actually we're debating just getting rid of the sword. Because the axe is better. Let me just store it in there for now. I don't think I'm gonna stick to just just stick to that stuff for now. Dagger didn't do much, to be honest. Oh, I forgot to break down that stuff. Hold up. Can't we break down that stuff? No, it only lets me break down one thing. I guess I'll sell the other stuff then? That seems weird. Keep that just in case I change my mind. I'll break those down, obviously. Let me get out of that. Do we have branch? Branch. Totem shrine. Display collected totems and totem fragments of the totem shrine. Each totem is dedicated to a particular god in Eeyore's pantheon. Totems will provide powerful effects while they are active. Only one totem can be active at once. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here.